just a minute early, so I'm going to just ramble for a minute until we've got some people on, and it is closer to 10 o'clock Mountain Standard Time or 11 o'clock Central, 12 o'clock Eastern. So, anyone who's watching the recording at this point, thanks for watching. Right here is a link to schedule a meeting with me because I want to hear from you and I want to hear about how your marketing is going and what you're trying to do, what's happening, what's going on in your world. Also, I'm going to show you here. This is the executive's chair. This is right here, a link to sign up to become a world-class leader. If you're running a company, or you want to be running a company, right here. This is a link to a great team of people. I'm one of them. We've put together an amazing offering, great community. Check it out. Just a couple minutes. See what we can do to help you. So I will jump into it. So we often forget about perception when we talk to people. We're always trying to tell them what we want to hear when we talk to our clients. We want them to know what we're offering, what our deals are, because how it benefits us. We know that restaurants will often do a special because it's going, the squid's going bad, so we need to get it out. That doesn't help the client, that helps the restaurant. I'm sure if you've watched Waiting, you know what I'm talking about. But from my experience, I worked with a company that wanted to have an empty workshop. Basically, the mechanics were slow during the winter, and no one was coming in, no one was bringing their equipment in. It was an agricultural dealership, and no one brought their stuff in during the winter because people said, well, we're empty, bring your stuff in. Well, that doesn't benefit the client. They don't want to bring them in there. They don't want to spend money if they don't have to. So we changed it and made it something that they would want to bring in. Well, if your equipment goes down as soon as you're trying to plow a field or bring a harvest in, that is losing money. It doesn't matter how much it costs, you're losing money for every minute you are not out there doing the work. So we talked to him about, hey, bring it in now. It'll take as long as it takes. We'll have everything ready so that you won't have any downtime during the harvest or the plowing. And, when you need the equipment, it's going to be there. And they even had lost leaders just to get people incentivized to bring their equipment in. So, they had a better deal and they had a reason to bring them in. So we had better success with that. But I want to talk about something that happened to me yesterday. I showed up to a meeting 30 minutes early. I had the wrong time, wasn't thinking, was just go, go, go all day. And had I showed up on time, yeah, it would have been great. I would have been able to spend more time in my office doing some work, but I also missed some traffic. But more importantly, I ran into someone that I wouldn't have run into otherwise. Someone that I met at an event, and we just connected, had a great conversation. Had I shown up on time, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to see him again. So, while I could be a little salty about having to stand in a waiting room for 20 minutes to wait for the event to start, I had a really great conversation, missed traffic, all worked out. I had a few people that showed up a few minutes early. We got to start the event early. So, how are you going to perceive something? You can always have a negative experience. You can always have a positive experience, or you can just have an experience. So when you are working with your clients, what type of experience are you providing? What type of experience are they going to experience? And if it's not going to be a positive one, is there something you can do to make it positive? Another random example about what people think about, how they're different. I go camping a lot. So bathrooms are few and far between when I go camping. But I've been in situations where people are upset because there's not the paper seat covers for the toilet, and they think it's the most disgusting thing in the world. Whereas I'm like, hey, it's a bathroom. There's toilet paper and water. to wash my hands. What is the experience that people are going to have? And is it just, this should be good enough? Or are you trying to talk to the people that are camping or the people that are used to having toilet seat covers when they go out to places? So if your experience, if the way your perception is going to be different than your clients, what should you be doing so that they have the experience that they want, not the experience that you want them to have? If you are only basing what you do on the experience you want them to have and not the experience they want to have, you are going to miss the mark. So we've all heard the golden rule, do unto others as you would want to be done upon you, or whatever it is. But basically, treat others the way you want to be treated. There's a next level to it. If you're into EQ, if you are, want to be successful in business, treat others the way they want to be treated rather than the way you want to treat them, the way you would want to be treated. That's why I bring up the bathroom experience. It doesn't matter to me. I can still put toilet paper down. But that's not the experience other people want. So if you can give them the experience that they want to have, then you're going to have a better response from your clients. So also, I want you guys to tell me what your questions are. I forgot to bring that up at the beginning. But if you have questions, you want to share your marketing questions, you want to talk, put it in the chat. Or, here's my link right here to just schedule a meeting right with me. It's right here. You can sign up now, sign up later. But let's talk. I want to hear about your marketing. I want to hear what's going on. I want to hear how you are delivering what your clients want, that experience your clients want, not what you want them to experience, but what your clients want to experience. So if today you don't know what they want, I've got something for you. You need to talk to them and ask them why they work with you, what it is they really like about working with you, how you can work with them better, and what they want other people to know if they're going to work with you. So you can actually speak more to their wants, desires, needs, etc. But also you get to learn more about what they want and what it is that is important about working with you. A lot of times I work with companies and they just think that, if it's a software company, it's how often they update and all the new features, when in the end of the day, all the client cares about is the fact that you're there and you answer questions and it's easy to use. So a lot of that goes into the client experience. But if you're not talking about that and how you serve that client the best way possible, and you're talking about how many updates you do, that's missing the mark on why they care. And if those things are important to your client, you answering the phone, the user interface, make sure you're doing those things, because that's the experience that they want. That's the perspective they're seeing your business through. Give them what they want. Look at it through their perspective. Look at it through their experience, not what you want to deliver. I hope that helps. I just kind of riffed on that for a little bit, but hopefully that's going to give you some insight so you can be better in what you're doing. Again, here's the link. Talk to me. Tell me what's going on with you. I want to hear from you. I look forward to talking to you. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend. It's Friday when I'm recording this. We'll talk to you soon.